The most feared monster in Greek mythology was once a girl abandoned by the gods. Before the snakes, before the stone curse, before her name became something whispered in fear across Greece, Medusa was human. She was beautiful, peaceful, kind. She lived inside the sacred temple of Athena, serving the gods with loyalty and devotion. Every morning she lit candles beneath giant marble statues while sunlight poured through the temple windows. Travelers admired her beauty, priests admired her purity, and stories about her spread across kingdoms. People said her hair shined brighter than gold, but beauty in Greek mythology was never safe. One stormy night, while thunder shook the skies above the temple, Poseidon entered Athena's sacred sanctuary. The ocean god was powerful, feared, and untouchable, and that night changed Medusa's life forever. She prayed Athena would protect her. Instead, Athena cursed her. Furious that her sacred temple had been dishonored, Athena unleashed her anger upon Medusa instead of Poseidon. Divine magic consumed her body. Her beautiful hair twisted into living snakes. Her eyes glowed with terrifying green light. Then Athena spoke the curse, "Anyone who looks into your eyes shall turn to stone." The same beauty people once admired became something they feared to even glance at. Terrified villagers ran from her. Men turned into stone where they stood. Everywhere Medusa went, fear followed. So she disappeared. Far away from humanity, Medusa hid herself on a cursed island surrounded by storms and darkness. No sunlight stayed there for long, no birds sang. Only crashing waves and silence remained. Years passed. At first, Medusa cried every night, begging the gods for mercy, but the gods never answered. Slowly, sadness became loneliness, and loneliness became anger. Warriors soon began traveling to her island seeking glory. Kings promised gold to anyone brave enough to kill the monster of legend. But none returned alive, because Medusa never hunted humans. Humans hunted her. All around her cave stood the statues of men frozen forever in fear. Warriors, hunters, kings, and thieves who believed killing her would make them legends. Inside the darkness of her cave, Medusa sat alone beside dying firelight, remembering the girl she once was. Then one day, a young warrior named Perseus arrived. Unlike the others, Perseus was not searching for glory. A king had sent him on an impossible mission: bring back the head of Medusa. Even Perseus knew it was suicide, so the gods intervened. Athena gave him a mirrored shield so he could avoid Medusa's deadly gaze. Hermes gave him a divine sword sharp enough to kill monsters. Armed with gifts from Olympus, Perseus crossed dark forests, violent oceans, and cursed lands until he finally reached Medusa's island. The closer he came, the quieter the world became. Stone statues covered the island pathways, warriors frozen mid-scream, hunters trapped forever in terror. At the center of the island stood Medusa's cave. Before Perseus even saw her, he heard the snakes. Slow hissing echoed through the darkness while cold wind drifted from deep inside the cave. Perseus raised Athena's shield and looked only at Medusa's reflection as he entered. Then he saw her. Medusa slept beneath pale moonlight shining through cracks in the cave ceiling. The snakes resting around her shoulders moved slowly while the cold wind brushed against her face, and for the first time, she did not look like a monster. She looked broken, alone, forgotten. Perseus hesitated. Maybe he realized monsters are not always born. Sometimes they are created. But destiny had already chosen her ending. As Medusa's eyes slowly opened, Perseus struck with his sword. The cave shook violently. Thunder roared above the island while green light exploded through the darkness. And just like that, the monster was dead. But the story did not end there. From Medusa's blood emerged Pegasus, the legendary winged horse, a symbol of beauty born from tragedy. Even in death, something pure still remained inside her. Perseus escaped carrying Medusa's severed head, and her power remained terrifying even after death. Kings used it in battle, warriors feared it for generations. Athena herself placed Medusa's face upon her shield forever. The goddess who cursed her carried her symbol into war. Yet history remembered only the monster. Not the girl abandoned by the gods, not the woman punished for something she did not deserve, only the monster. And maybe that is why Medusa's story still survives thousands of years later.